Football fans might recognize a few familiar faces. What was it like working with them?
Oh, it was amazing. Never did we think that we'd get to be in a movie with Donna Kelsey and Andy Reid. A bunch of the players came and did a cameo, but it was amazing. They were so professional and so good and so charming, and they just graced us all with their presence, and we really could not have been luckier to have them there and to get to act alongside of them, surely.
They outacted me, certainly.
Same.
Yeah, on a regular basis. It was hurtful, to be honest. Spent my whole life doing this craft, and they just stepped in and just wiped the floor with me.
So the movie demonstrates beautifully what it means to be a fan and how it holds such important places in our hearts. Is there anything that you guys are fanatics over?
Honestly, the Chiefs now. Like, I watch them every night before bed for like a good 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes it gets out of hand and I'll be up till 2 in the morning watching the franchise, which is their like YouTube documentary channel, which hats off to everybody who's making that show. They do an unbelievable job. I'm all in. Teary-eyed watching some of the episodes, watching my man McCole just do magical things, George and everyone. So that's become my obsession lately. I go home, I watch the games, I get texts from my mom, score updates if I'm on a plane, all kinds of madness. It's gotten silly.
I'd say, I guess, since I was a kid, I loved Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Just obsessed with him.
Were you guys football fans before filming this movie?
P-Man.
I grew up just watching football in general. We didn't have a team or anything that we would root for. My dad would just throw it on, and I mean, truly any team that Peyton played on was who I was a fan of, so it did not matter where he went. But I loved watching football growing up. It was so much fun. But this guy is Canadian, so he's a little bit newer to the sport.
Yeah,
but he is a fanatic, I would say now.
I grew up watching beavers build dams. That's all I had. Now I've been opened up to the magical world of football, and so I get much more. No offense to the Beavers of Canada, we appreciate you. Yeah,
Thank you for all you do.
but it's a new me. It's a more American Canadian me, and I'm happy and I'm about it.
Wow.
I'm in my American era.
That's good.
Get the latest uplifting news and interviews from your favorite media at Movieguide. Like and subscribe and join the millions of families that follow your values. Now back to the show.
But I cried in the first table read. We had a table read of the script, and I just started
All
boo-hooing
of
from
us.
the
We
beginning.
all cried.
We all
Script,
cried.
very
We
emotional.
all kind of looked around like, am I the...
Is this working? No, we're all together.
We're all crying like
Yeah.
we just got here.
Yeah.
Read-through usually happens.
We genuinely felt something, and it was really nice. I mean, the thing about a Hallmark movie is you know the formula, like it's like comfort food, but it doesn't mean that comfort food can't be delicious.
I love Christmas movies. They're my favorite thing to watch. They put me in the mood every single time. And what is it like filming one? Is it as magical as it seems?
It is actually. It's really fun. Genuinely, like it's such a positive thing. Everybody's in such a good mood, and really, it's a very positive experience. Plus, we all knew each other and loved each other already, so it was perfect for us.
But I feel like Christmas traditions are sadly localized to Christmas time. And it's like we got to drink eggnog and, do all this stuff in July, which I think is appropriate.
All the decorations, and this makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Did you guys like grab a football and be like, okay, test my skills. Let's go.
I didn't. I think
I
Hunter
tackled
did.
one of them, but
Oh.
yeah.
Not me. I think
Yeah.
Hunter can throw a spiral though.
Yeah.
Like I think she was.
Hunter has a great arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun to have everybody down there, and they were so excited to be there, and they had their little improvs, and they were all really funny, and it was
And they
really
were
sweet.
so comfortable on camera. It was almost like more camera. More
Yeah.
camera. They were so funny.
Yeah, and it was great. They were so excited to be there. It was really fun.
What was your most special experience with some holiday magic?
Okay, so my dad
Yeah.
was just back from World War II.
Yeah,
It's like the
okay.
setting of a Hallmark
Yeah,
movie.
that sounds like a Hallmark.
And he
Yeah.
just gotten his GI paycheck, and he got robbed in Los
What?
Angeles. He got robbed, and it was the day before Christmas, and he got robbed, and all his money was gone, and he had $5 in his pocket, and he was on his way home, and he saw like a
Santa?
poker game,
poker game.
through a window, and my dad never played poker in his life, and he walked in, he gave his $5, he played poker, and he made back all his paycheck and more that night, and bought a Christmas turkey and one for his neighbors and a gift for his mom. And that was our
Were the guys playing cards elves?
You know,
I never
Was there
heard
a
that story.
Santa?
That's a great story.
Tiny,
That,
tiny
like-
little guys. Like they held the cards that looked practically blocked their face.
But let me tell you another detail you don't know. I was at that game.
Oh,
It's the same exact amount of money that your father won. So just
wow.
gonna cause a rift between.
And then
That's
you had
actually
to
a really great
conserve
story.
because my dad took all
I am
your.
not-
95, so of course I'm. I'm 95 years
Yeah, you
old.
look really young.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So before this film, were any of you guys football fans?
I grew up in Norman, Oklahoma, which is where the OU Sooners are. So yes, I have slept, drunk football my entire life. But I didn't really get the NFL. Like I only followed college football, and this was my like introduction. It is truly the big leagues, and yet the players were like so full of heart and so normal.
Yeah.
Like in just joy, so much joy.
I grew up as a football fan because I grew up in the DC area, and it's a really big deal there. You know, I mean, like we won the Super Bowl, and the principal called the day off from school. They knew that we weren't going to show up because there was going to be a parade. And he was really smart to do it. It was like a snow day kind of, because it's like nobody was going to go anyway. Everybody went to the parade, so he just called it, and that was like clever. So I grew up in an area that's really fiercely devoted, and that was actually one of the things about Kansas City that I really loved, was that their love of the team was real and genuine and deep. Like, for example, all of the atmosphere that we had, we asked for people to show up and be in the atmosphere, and they brought their own stuff. The tailgating scenes, like, that's all their stuff. We didn't do any set
yeah.
dressing.
Yeah.
That's them.
If you enjoy videos that follow your values like ours and you want to help us continue, go to movieguide.org/donate, because we're actually a nonprofit. You may not know that, but we're working in Hollywood every day to help families have more choices that follows their values. And also subscribe right now.